Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Kansas City Royals.
And pitching in this game, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. Ripped to first, caught. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice.
Hey. Ball, that pitch is out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Two outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Bellinger getting the start in left. He made his big league debut when he was 22 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
Yep, that ball went out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Witt. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Cole. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Garcia in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero scoops it up off the dirt. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Take a look at the lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A laser to left. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now, Vinny Pasquantino. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Salvador Perez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Ball.
now all even up. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett Cole. Kansas City moves closer on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball. That's inside.
That's off the mark. And now 3-1. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Well, in a 3-1 count, a hitter's looking to do damage. Not just a single, not just a double, not even a triple. You're trying to go deep. And right there, an outstanding approach. Attack that baseball and hit it out of here.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top of the second.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Isbell under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
That's outside.
And the 1-0. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That's a laser base hit to second, but he beats the throw. Save.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Judge up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Judge over the top.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. Ripped, but it curls foul. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Witt for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Royals 1. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the second. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. Just missed. And that is out of play.
That's ball 2.
Strike 2. That one hammered center field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
The right fielder, number 14. Yeah.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Out towards right center field. Grisham takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 1.
Isaac Collins now at the plate. that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. On the ground, right side. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they trail it 4-1. On to the third inning. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Right.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That one missed.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That's in for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Bellinger up to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one fouled off. There's a strike. Rice on at first, nobody out. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Let's go, Seth.
Ball.
Here we go, Seth.
And a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball, right field. Caglione under it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Come on, Seth.
Ball. That's inside.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Let's go, Seth.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Give it to him, Royals.
2-2 now. That's
Ball
down and
3.
in. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Here we go, Seth.
Man at second. And ball
Ball
4, 2
Take
aboard.
it.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Jose Caballero.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Steven Cruz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lang getting cranked up as well. Two on, 2 outs. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals 1. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Michael Massey.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
Going an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Swing and a foul straight back. and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
1-2 here. Got him swinging for the K, and he strikes out the side in the 3rd. It's the Yankees 5 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, out of the 4th, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Dives, and it gets by. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Seth Lugo done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
Steven
Royals,
Cruz will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now, Austin Wells singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Hey.
Yo, 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Wow, that one's over the party porch and just shy of the fountains. A home run. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 2. That one at triple digits. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ball, that's out.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Isbell on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Judge stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside low. Going to count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-1.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Cruz, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 9-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Steven Cruz done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Royals,
game for the Royals, Eli Morgan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Paul Goldschmidt. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fastball for a strike. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Struck him out without a swing. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 9 and the Royals 1. Back here in Kansas City, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Outside, ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And now it's even up. Fastball is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three, 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The first baseman,
And here's a look at
9,
how he's using his pitches in this one.
Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to 3rd. He did not go around. Fastball for a strike. And they'll do it again. Line drive, base hit, right field. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Up next for the Royals.
Salvi steps into the box now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Pasquantino leads off first with 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
In the air out towards right center. Grisham on the move to the gap. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. The Yankees 9 and the Royals 1. Back here in Kansas City, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. You know, these Yankees digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Hey.
One, 2 now. This one in the air center field. Isbell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fastball for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eli Morgan out of the game And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Alex
Royals,
Lang gets the
number
call from the
56.
pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Austin Wells digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. 3rd out. Yanks held in check, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Collins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Massey in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28,
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. His first at-bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball.
Caglione leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball inside.
Here we go, Kyle.
And a 2-2. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Royals leave one. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ball one.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nick Mears appears to be getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a
just
ball.
missed. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Three-one is on the way. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and Just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. In the air, right field. Massey gets under it. And that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 10-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's outside.
That's a
ball 1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. The 2-2. And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right field. Judge going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9,
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Ball 1, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. That one ripped, but foul. Lang in his fourth year, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Nope.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Right side, and it goes just foul.
That's
3-2
ball
now.
three.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Got him. Out. Number 2.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Here we go, Alex.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 7th, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Perez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Bird getting ready to go. Warren also getting ready.
Foul.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jensen in the box again. Takes a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
It's a K from the Coltrane.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Two out, space is empty. Now here is Jack Caglione.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Aye. Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 10 and the Royals 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Mears.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
McMahon.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Sliced hard but foul.
That's
Run
a
that
ball.
good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 1 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Wells, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber up and throwing. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out.
Got it.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. One now.
Ball 2.
Fastball is outside. Aaron Judge on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
The 3-1. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 11-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. This one in the air. Jensen should have this one. He makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now, new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
59,
roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Stepping in,
Leading
Isaac
off for the
Collins.
Royals, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
That one
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
And that is ball 1. That's inside.
That's inside.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The batter number
So it is a
19,
walk, and that
second
sets up a
baseman,
big at-bat.
Yeah, definitely pitched him with some caution there. The hitter has to have some discipline and patience as well, not being sure if they're coming at you or if they're working around you to get to the pitcher behind you.
Massey in the box again, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Collins gets his lead at first with nobody out. Two down. And there's a ball.
3.
Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. His splits between April and May there. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Bird is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Line, and that's a base hit. One run across. Here comes the throw. Save it home, and the runner scores from second. It's now 11-3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
Bounce to the right side. Goldie steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 11, Royals 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals,
now, and on the mound, the
16,
closer, Lucas Erceg.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, 2 now. Out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger.
Here
Ball, that's upstairs.
Let's do it,
The
KC.
1-0.
Hey.
The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That misses. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Come on, Lucas.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One out man at first. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground to the left. Garcia tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 11, Royals 3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium,
For the Royals,
bottom of the
the
ninth,
catcher,
Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals.
Jensen.
Come on, Carter.
No. Inside. Ball 2.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Next one
That's
misses.
out.
Ball 3.
Here we go, Carter.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
next,
One up,
the
one down.
Royals.
Well, we saw a
The right
solid
fielder,
effort out of their
number
starter,
14.
and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a
Can we
good day as a
go?
manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Caglione stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Hey.
The 1-1. To third. McMahon. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1.
So it's their last chance in this one. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. A switch hitter batting right. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.